Hands up if you like Noble&Cooley drums. Today's video is about one of my favourite snare drums. They're all my favourites. Have you noticed that? Every video I do is like, this is my favourite snare drum, this is my favourite snare drum, that's my favourite snare drum. This is all my favourite snare drums. They're all my favourite snare drums. This Noble&Cooley snare drum is a very unique, very cool drum. Again, they're all very cool though, aren't they? I need to think of some new adjectives when I'm doing videos. Note to self, think about new adjectives to describe my snare drums. And I'm boring myself. Noble&Cooley drums, the oldest drum manufacturer in America. Been building drums since the Civil War. Kind of branched out into toys and various things after that. And then certainly since the 80s are known for making some of the finest one-piece steam bent snare drums in the world. This particular snare drum that I've got, which you can see, patience, as you can see in a sec, has been used by many drummers. Noble&Cooley in general are very popular with studio musicians. If you think about Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer track, which is one of the greatest songs of all time, certainly one of the greatest bass lines of all time. The snare drum on that track, next time you listen to it, that's a Noble&Cooley 14x7, played by Manu Katché, I believe, who went on to play with Sting and Joe Satriani, and you know, he's amazing. Matt Chamberlain played this same model drum on the Wallflowers big hit One Headlight. Check out that song, One Headlight by the Wallflowers. What a snare sound. Oh man, I could listen to that snare drum forever. It's this drum. And the most famous person to have used this particular model of Noble&Cooley snare drum is, of course, Phil Collins. Now, I love Phil Collins. He's a great drummer, a great singer, a great songwriter. Feel free to disagree. It's your right. It is what it is. Let's go there. It is what it is. Whatever gets you through the night, disagree, that's cool. It was very fashionable to criticize Phil Collins when I was growing up. He was always considered to be a bit cheesy and whatever. And I always loved him since I was a kid, and I still do. Huge fan. What a drummer, what a sound. What a sound. You can tell it's him playing. There's very few drummers you can tell who they are from just listening to them. Roger Taylor is one guy, you know, with the whole choked hi-hats thing that he does with the snare. Phil Collins is another. You can just, you know it's him. You know it's him. So, this snare drum, without further ado, stop it. The Noble&Cooley solid shell steam bent maple. Now it's a 14, it's a piccolo. It's a 14 by, it's a weird one. It's not 14 by 4. It's like 14 by 3 7/8 or 3 15 millionths of whatever. That's what it is. It's got the Noble&Cooley, their unique snare. Check out the wires on that, can you see that? Yeah, sorry, O-ring. Just a beautiful drum, natural finish. And Phil Collins used this model of Noble&Cooley for many years, but he used it on a lot of his 80s and 90s stuff. It's a killer, absolutely killer. If you want a snare drum that'll just take your head off with the crack, but it's also sensitive, then this is the one to go for. And a lot of people see him using Premier, talking about Premier again, which he did, and you know, he's used loads of stuff, but not that many people know about the whole Noble&Cooley thing, which is what he used on some of his biggest hits, certainly his biggest commercial hits in the last sort of 30 years. It's this guy. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. It sounds like this.